America, a land of boundless opportunity, forged from revolution and shaped by dreams. This is the story of America, a journey through its pivotal moments and enduring spirit. In the heart of the 18th century, discontent flickered in the American colonies. The seeds of revolution were being sown in the minds of ordinary men and women who yearned for freedom and self-governance. The year 1775 marked a pivotal moment in history. A single shot fired in Lexington, Massachusetts, ignited a revolution that would change the world forever. Farmers and shopkeepers, lawyers and printers, all united under a common cause. These brave individuals took up arms against the mightiest empire on earth, the British Empire. They were driven by a vision of a free and independent nation where liberty and justice would prevail. Through the long years of struggle, from the harsh winter at Valley Forge to the decisive victory at Yorktown, the American spirit endured. The sacrifices made by these early patriots laid the foundation for a new nation. A new nation was born, the United States of America. The raising of the American flag symbolized the birth of a nation built on the principles of freedom and democracy. The Declaration of Independence, a document that proclaimed inherent rights, was a radical departure from the old world order. It asserted that all men are created equal and endowed with unalienable rights. This bold declaration was not just a statement of intent, but a blueprint for a new society. The Founding Fathers envisioned a nation where the government derived its power from the consent of the governed. The American Revolution inspired revolutions across the globe. The ideals of liberty and self-determination resonated far beyond the American shores, sparking movements in France, Latin America, and beyond. The flame for liberty that was ignited during the American Revolution continues to burn brightly to this day. It serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for people around the world who strive for freedom and justice. In the wake of revolution, a fledgling nation faced the task of forging a government for the people, by the people. The Articles of Confederation proved too weak, leading to the creation of the United States Constitution. The Bill of Rights, 10 amendments guaranteeing fundamental freedoms, was enshrined in the Constitution. These are the cornerstones of American democracy, hard-won through struggle and safeguarded for generations to come. A nation born from the pursuit of liberty, the United States emerged from the crucible of revolution, a beacon of hope and freedom. Yet even as it proclaimed liberty, it found itself grappling with the chains of slavery. The southern states, with their vast plantations, relied heavily on the labor of enslaved African Americans, creating a stark contrast to the ideals of freedom and equality. The issue of slavery threatened to tear the young republic apart. Abolitionists, driven by a moral imperative, rallied against the institution, while the southern states clung to it as their economic lifeline. The nation stood divided, with free states in the north and slave states in the south, each side growing increasingly entrenched in their positions. The year 1861 marked a turning point. The guns of Fort Sumter roared, signaling the start of the American Civil War. This conflict was not just a battle over territory, but a profound struggle over the very principles upon which the nation was founded. For 4 long years, the nation was consumed by a bloody conflict, a battle for the very soul of America. Soldiers from both the North and the South fought with fierce determination, their sacrifices leaving an indelible mark on the nation's history. In the midst of this turmoil, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, a landmark decree that declared all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states shall be forever free. This bold move redefined the war, transforming it into a fight for human dignity and justice. The Civil War tested the nation's resolve and reaffirmed its commitment to liberty and equality. The aftermath of the war saw the nation begin the long and arduous process of reconstruction, striving to heal the wounds of division and build a more just and united society. Nearly a century after the Civil War, the promise of equality remained unfulfilled. The civil rights movement emerged, demanding justice and equality. From the Montgomery bus boycott to the March on Washington, the movement gained momentum. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 marked significant victories. The fight for equality continues, a reminder that the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice. The Roaring Twenties came to a crashing halt with the stock market crash of 1929. The Great Depression gripped the nation, spreading despair and desperation. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal promised relief, recovery, and reform. Programs like the WPA and the Social Security Act reshaped the role of government in American life. The Great Depression tested the nation's resilience and revealed its capacity for compassion. The New Deal offered hope and laid the foundation for a more just society. As the world emerged from the devastating aftermath of World War II, a new and pervasive conflict began to grip the globe: the Cold War. This period was marked by intense geopolitical tension and ideological rivalry. The United States and the Soviet Union, two superpowers with vastly different ideologies, found themselves locked in a fierce struggle for global dominance. This rivalry was not just about military might, but also about spreading their respective political and economic systems across the world. The Cold War was a multifaceted battle for hearts and minds, manifesting in various arenas, from the space race, where both nations vied to prove their technological superiority, to the Cuban Missile Crisis, which brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. The stakes were incredibly high. Propaganda played a crucial role in shaping public perception and maintaining support for each side's cause. The ever-present threat of nuclear war cast a long, ominous shadow over this era. The possibility of mutually assured destruction kept the world in a state of constant tension and fear. Nuclear drills became a routine part of life as nations prepared for the worst-case scenario. The Cold War profoundly shaped the political landscape of the time, influencing international relations and domestic policies. It left an indelible mark on the American psyche, fostering a culture of suspicion and vigilance. The influence of this period can still be felt today, as the echoes of the Cold War continue to resonate in contemporary geopolitics. Westward expansion manifests destiny. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803 ignited a westward surge that redefined America. Pioneers and settlers embarked on arduous journeys across the continent, but westward expansion came at a steep price for Native American tribes. The frontier tested human endurance and shaped the American character. Westward expansion left an indelible mark on the American landscape, a legacy of triumph and tragedy. Votes for Women, a century of struggle. The Seneca Falls Convention of 1848 marked the beginning of the women's suffrage movement. Women like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton faced ridicule and opposition. The movement gained momentum in the early 20th century. In 1920, the 19th Amendment granted women the right to vote. The women's suffrage movement transformed the political landscape and paved the way for greater gender equality. A world at war, America's entry into World War II. The bombing of Pearl Harbor in 1941 plunged America into World War II. American soldiers fought with courage, liberating Europe and defeating Japanese imperialism. The war effort transformed American society, with women entering the workforce in record numbers. The dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki ended the war and ushered in the nuclear age. World War II tested human endurance and forever changed the course of history. The Gilded Age: innovation, immigration, and inequality. The post-Civil War era witnessed unprecedented industrial growth and economic expansion. Titans of industry like Carnegie and Rockefeller built empires, creating vast wealth and widening the gap between rich and poor. Millions of immigrants flocked to America's shores, adding to the rich tapestry of American life. Labor unrest grew as workers faced long hours, dangerous conditions, and meager wages. The Gilded Age was a time of remarkable progress and profound social change. The unfinished journey. The story of America is one of contradictions, triumphs and failures. It is a tapestry woven from the lives of millions, each thread adding to the richness of the whole. We have witnessed the enduring spirit of the American people and their belief in a better tomorrow. The story of America is still being written, with each generation shaping the course of history. The journey continues, a testament to the quest for freedom, equality and opportunity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Hit the bell icon, our channel World Analysis, and comment your favorite topics we will upload soon.